65796599, or you visit Ebona the 103.5
Okay,
FM or
guys,
give you
good morning, good afternoon,
community
good evening,
voice
wherever you're
inside
watching from.
your
Please like, subscribe,
Presidency
and share right. Hit
Hotel.
the subscribe button right here. Check us out on Amazon.com. Hip Hop and Igbo Culture by yours faithfully, Martin French. Okay?
Listen to news updates on Ebona the 103.5 FM immediately after Angelus 6 o'clock a.m. and the 6 o'clock p.m. weekdays. Stay tuned to be updated, to be informed. News updates, live reports. Ebona the FM breaks the news with actualities.
I believe that if we are hoping for a new Nigeria,
You can as well listen online via mixlr.com/GistFM.
Good morning and welcome to Ebona, the 103.5 FM News Update. Today, Monday, the 17th day of February 2025, and the time is 5 minutes past the hour of 6. Martin Ifeanyi Shuku AKC is my name. The headlines: NAFDAC, drug markets in Lagos, Onitsha, Aba to remain shut. Enugu lawmaker urges leaders to invest in primary education. Oti plans to free Abia from EEDC service area, wants geometric to step in. Gunmen kidnap Catholic priest in Onitsha. One order in Nnewi. U.S. Russia talks on Ukraine crisis set to begin in Saudi Arabia. Now, details. NAFDAC, drug markets in Lagos, Onitsha, Aba to remain shut, following the clampdown by the National Agency for Food, Drug Administration and Control on adulterated medicines and their distributors across the country. The agency said that the major three drug markets located in Idumota, Lagos State, Onitsha, in Anambra State, and Aba in Abia State are to remain sealed until it concludes ongoing operations in these places. The Director General of NAFDAC, Professor Mojishola Adeye, who stated this during an interview yesterday, said the agency's enforcement team is engaged in a huge operation to try and rid the country of fake and adulterated medicines being distributed in the affected markets due to the clampdown on fake medicines by NAFDAC's enforcement team, which included seizures and the destruction of fake and adulterated medicines found in the shops. The agency sealed the affected markets in Lagos, Anambra, and Abia and prevented further transactions there. However, when asked how long the markets will remain closed, Adeyeye said that the sealed markets will only be reopened as soon as NAFDAC's team finish its operation. Enugu lawmaker urges leaders to invest in primary education. The member representing Enugu North and South Federal Constituency, Shimobi Ato, has urged leaders across Nigeria to invest massively in primary education, which is the foundation of education for a bright future. The lawmaker made the call in Enugu during the commissioning of a new block of 6 classrooms at Co Camp Primary School, Enugu State. The project, which the lawmaker attracted, was executed by the Office of the Senior Special Assistant to the President on Sustainable Development Goals. In his address, Atu said the project was part of the promises he made to residents of Co Camp during the 2023 campaign, adding that the time for politics had come and gone. Now is the time for us to deliver good governance and the promises we made to our people. He said, beyond party lines, we must be committed to investing in the education of our children who are the leaders of tomorrow because the future lies in their hands. The lawmaker assured the people that he has a lot of projects he plans to deliver to better their lives, people, noting that we will never rest till they are accomplished. He stated. Oti plans to free Abia from EEDC service area, wants Geometric to step in. Abia State Governor Alex Oti has expressed his determination to pull off a planned deal that would make the state acquire 60% stake in the power assets of the Enugu Electricity Distribution Company. The deal will ultimately free the Omahia Winged Fence area, comprising 8 local governments, cutting across Abia Central and Abia North zones, and place them under the service area of Geometric Power Limited, which supplies electricity to 53% of Abia. Umuahia area is made up of 8 local governments: Umuahia North, Umuahia South, and Ukwuano in Abia Central Zone, and the entire 5 local governments of Abia North Zone: Arochukwu, Bend, Ishiukwato, and Ohofia and Umunoshi. Geometric Power currently supplies power to the Aba Ring Fence area, comprising 9 local governments: Aba North, Aba South, Isiarangba North, Isialangba South, Obingwa, Osisioma, Ugunabo, Upper East, and Upper West. But Oti has a broader vision of achieving independent and stable power. Gunmen kidnap Catholic priest in Onisha, one other in Nnewi. A Catholic priest, Reverend Father Jude Onyeka, has been abducted by gunmen in Anambra State. The incident occurred on Thursday evening, February 13, 2025, along the building materials Uguasike bypass in Ogidi. Also, an unknown man was kidnapped on Saturday evening in Nnewi. A source said the man, who was driving a Mercedes-Benz SUV, was double-crossed and taken into their car with his vehicle abandoned on the way. A video circulating online shows bystanders announcing the number plate of vehicle for those who may know him to be able to identify him. Meanwhile, the kidnap of Father Onyeka, popularly known as Father Marshall, a priest of the Onisha Archdiocese, who previously served as the parish priest of St. Edmund Catholic Church, Mbo, before his recent transfer to St. Dominic Catholic Church, Abatete, in the Demili North local government area, was announced by the Chancellor of the Catholic Archdiocese of Onisha, Reverend Father Prudentus Avo. He confirmed the abduction in a brief statement to the Onisha Archdiocese Presbyterian platform. He reported that the kidnappers have not yet established contact with the church or the victim's family. You are listening to news updates on Ebona, the 103.5 FM. Now we move over to the foreign scene. U.S. Russia talks on Ukraine crisis set to begin in Saudi Arabia. The United States and Russia will begin talks on the Ukraine crisis on Tuesday in Saudi Arabia, newsmen reported on Sunday. Secretary of State Marco Rubio, Middle East Special Envoy Steve Witkoff, and National Security Advisor Mike Waltz are expected to represent the U.S. at the talks, according to the China media group. Russia is forming a high-level negotiation team comprising senior political, intelligence, and economic figures. The identities of Russia officials attending the talks have not yet been confirmed. A Saudi official told newsmen the country would be involved in a mediation role as well as hosting the negotiations. The Saudi team is said to be led by the country's national security advisor. Ukrainian and European officials have not been invited to Saudi Arabia for the discussion. However, a door track of set of negotiations will take place in Kyiv this week, according to Keith Kellogg, the Trump administration's Russia-Ukraine envoy. On Sunday, U.S. President Donald Trump said the Ukrainians will be involved in negotiations, and Rubio stated that if initial talks move in a positive direction, both Ukraine and Europe will participate in the talks. This is where we draw the curtain on news updates on Ebona at the 103.5 FM. But before we leave, a quick look at the headlines. NAFDAC, drug markets in Lagos, Onitsha, about to remain short. Enugu lawmaker urges leaders to invest in primary education. Oti plans to free Abia from EEDC service area, wants Geometric to step in. Gunmen kidnap Catholic priest in Onitsha, one other in Nnewi. U.S. Russia talks on Ukraine crisis set to begin in Saudi Arabia. You just listened to news updates on Ebona, the 103.5 FM news, produced and read by Martin Efan Shuku Ekeze. Thank you for listening. Good morning.
Listen to news updates on Ebona, the 103.5 FM immediately after Angelus, 6 o'clock a.m. and the 6 o'clock p.m. weekdays. Stay tuned to be updated, to be informed. News updates, live reports. Ebona the FM breaks the news with actualities.
I believe that if we are hoping for a new Nigeria,
You can as well listen online via mixlr.com/gistfm. The challenges of documenting memories in the 21st century is gone. When you have Ebona, the 103.5 FM, here, what are you celebrating today? Birthdays, wedding anniversary, traditional wedding, chieftaincy conferment, or fala, etc. Approach Ebona, the 103.5 FM, Ogidi today to document your event. Ebona, the 103.5 FM offers you live coverage of your events on radio and social media, video and photo coverages feature on magazines, photo books, and others, news coverage of political and other events. Take this offer and receive a complete coverage. For more information, call or WhatsApp 08065796599 or you visit Ebona the 103.5 FM Ogidi opposite Ogunike Boys inside the Ovin Residency Hotel Ogidi.
Know ye that. Okay, guys. Thank you for like, subscribe, and share. Right? The subscribe button right here. You rock. Check this out. It's on Amazon.com. Hip hop and hip hop culture by yours faithfully, Martin Efan. Okay.
You never pay attention and gratuity. Once I'm elected, I will turn this state to Dubai.